there guys, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody's day going? It's rainy, it is cold, it is fall, but honestly the leaves are turning colors, and you know, it's a drizzly rainy day, which means you might catch some rainbows, some clouds with some silver linings. You'll find them if you look for them, I assure you. Okay, well, I just wanted to say, I went and hopped on Amazon, who's having Amazon Day, I believe October 11th and 12th. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but it would be great if you could hit that subscribe button to give me a like, just for sheer effort and, you know, persistence. All right, because I want to give you guys what you want. Now, we will be doing that nail review with the Glamnetics. You're going to be, and I was even pretty intrigued with the results. So, that being said, I went and heard that audio issue and was like, oh no. So, I looked to see and found this cute little microphone on Amazon. It's not very expensive. It's like $20. It's LM-01 and it plugs in, if you're working with an iPhone, right into your iPhone, which is fabulous. So it takes a little bit of the guesswork out. Hopefully it'll give you some good audio so you can actually hear what I'm about to tell you, because Sephora was running a sale. Ran over there, and in the sea of beautiful things and new drops and older drops and you name it, it's a lot to take in. And I was trying to think, what would I want to see and hear about? And I will be doing that haul video, but this is one of the things that was involved. Got me my Natasha Denona Dreams palette. And basically, I almost walked by it, an open brand new one, because I didn't recognize it. It's very unassuming and it's magical. And with Halloween coming up and the holidays and fall, just why not? You'll see why in just a moment. Just a little background. I went on Miss Denona's site, did a little recon. I know of her as a makeup artist, and I learned that she used to be a model who did her own makeup at times. So not only was she watching when she was getting glammed, she did her own makeup. So she knows what we're looking for and what we want to spend our money on, which is pretty nice to have that kind of background. Now, I know she's dropped a few other palettes with similar formulations, and she even says that she took some of her older formulations, added colors to them to create new ones. I mean, the color wheel is only so round, but I think she's made some magic here. And I'm usually a very, you know, like Manny, Jeffrey, even Huda kind of girl. And yeah, I'm all smudged up, but you'll see why. It's for the greater good, people. All right. So, I haven't ever splurged. Yeah, I've splurged on like Huda and stuff, but Natasha Denona really knocked it out of the park this time, I think, in my opinion. And I'm going to show you why. All right. So the outer component looks like this. It already has little fingerprints on it. I'm hoping I can fix it, but it's so like buttery, like feels like velvet. Very like high end. It's heavy, not cheap at all. Shouldn't be. The mirror part, I don't even have it taken down yet because it's just been too much fun playing with the colors and swatching them. And I'm going to do a look with this palette for you guys. And it's not going to be a gentle, I mean, maybe I'll do a nice everyday, but then we're going to hit it hard for some of these other colors because I think they deserve it. They need the attention. All right, so let's get going. This comes in 15 shades. It looks just like your average nude palette. I'm going to show you why it isn't shortly. And very unassuming. She does have miniature palettes that are about 5 shades. And this 15 shades comes at a price point of about $64. And that's it. And for some people, if you can live the Sephora life, absolutely fabulous. But I do believe I also saw this available on Ulta and a few other sites. So that's great, because there's another palette that I'm going to be hunting down that was right next to it, and they were out. And I wanted to just, one of those things. So, but first let me show you what we have here. And then she has her larger palettes. I can check price points on that. If anyone's at all interested, hit me up in the comments. Maybe you can hit that subscribe button, give me a like or two. That would be so much appreciated. Considering I know my audio has been an issue and people have still been patient with me. So, back to the palette. All right, so I did some swatches ahead of time, going over some primer. I use Urban Decay. It's like tried and true. I mean, I'm trying to look for the, here it is, right in front of me. Ugh. All right, I use Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's never done me wrong, and it just works with me. I've used a few other primers. This is just the most comfortable for my comfort. Everybody's a little bit different, and it just blends. And it really makes my makeup last and really pop. Okay, so let's get on with the show. I did the colors in a different way that I have seen people starting to do, which I kind of really like, and noticed that I was doing myself, looking at some of the old Norvina palettes, which I do like a variety in my palettes. And this looks pretty neutral initially and dark, but you're about to see that it's not all that it is. Okay, I'm going to do the mattes first. The Blackest Black. Show you. I'm sorry, these aren't the most neat, but they are true to form. They go right across that little strip. I wanted you guys to see that of primer, so that you can see it like without the primer, with the primer, a little smudged out. Sorry. Yeah, looking at a card so I don't, keep rambling. Aspiration is this beautiful, and it is matte. It's showing up kind of satin, but this beautiful brown here, Aspiration. Next we have one of my favorites, Carpe Diem. Seize the Moment. That's what I'm doing right now. And then we have, after that, we have Nurture, which is a fabulous, like, basic. It actually looks darker on screen than it is, but it looks like a great, like, starting place for anyone who starts out with our basics, and we go and we build, because you can't take color away, but you can, but not a whole look of color, so you don't want to have to do that. So that's Nurture. And then we end with Familia. And I love that she put that in there, because it's like this comfy, warm, happy, cheerful, like, all right, family, we're going to gather around that table kind of vibe and snuggle in, watch a movie maybe, or I don't know, something like that. Something happy. Next, moving along, we have they're cream to powders. So this is kind of unique for a palette for me. Maybe not for everyone. Again, hit me up if you've seen this before in eyeshadow. But they're very creamy, and the first one is Instinct, and it's a matte medium mauve. Instinct. And again, you can see my, on purpose, You can see it going across to see if it does make a difference, if it doesn't. And yeah, sorry, same arm. I'm running out of arms. And then we have below it Edgy, which is this beautiful like eggplant. It's plummy. It's very beautiful. And these are creamy and just delicious. They feel pleasant. They blend out beautifully. I can't wait to show you. All right, moving along. We also have, here's where it gets a little more unique. We have these gorgeous metallics. Here goes nothing. All right, first I have Serenity right on top. Serenity, like how my arm's not serene until it has makeup on it. Serenity, yeah, I already did that. Sorry, my editing stuff is out getting repaired. And then we have, and Serenity is a satin, medium cool brown. So it's a satin finish. Not sure if that's picking up on screen. All right, we also have below it a medium rosy nude. This is Babies, which I think is really cool. She's got a little babies in there. We got a family in there. We have Serenity. I mean, then we have next Risk. Okay, again, this is a metallic. These are all metallics. So it's Risk. I don't know if it's sheening enough on camera, but this is a swatch and it is what it is. And then on the last metallic is Spontaneous, like me with this video. It was spontaneous for me to decide to do the swatches in that way, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick, concise look. And we're moving along to one of my, I think we might have a visitor. Did you guys see that? I don't know. All right, maybe it's all these beautiful colors have me seeing things. So let me know if you see anything weird going on. All right, my last are the things that drew me in. Okay, does everyone remember duochrome showing up in our lives? And then it became a unicorn craze. Well, I've never seen a duochrome like these before. So, I will say, sorry, the first one up here. It's hard to see on camera, and I gave it a good once over. It's this beautiful champagne-like satin medium cool brown. So there are cooler colors in here. And I'm sorry, anyone who knows me knows this sucked me right in. This is called, I'm sorry, this is called Vision. And honestly, it's like this invention of like multi-chrome metallic with a shift of green, pink, and gold. I mean, like pink, green, and gold. Where does this come from? Impressive, right? I mean, like, we can do so much with this. Wear so many outfits, and it's going to accentuate the positive in anything. Alrighty, and liners and lashes, you name it. I can't wait to show you how that looks in a tutorial. And then our last duochrome on this unassuming is Invention, and it is a bronze gold duochrome. It's just beautiful. It's peachy, like more like a tangerine, I want to say, but you know, I think peachy would work. Orange is not just your average gold. I thought average gold. No, there's nothing average about any of her duochromes, her metallics, her mattes. I mean, like or her powder, cream to powders. I mean, she blew me away. When I saw the palette untouched, it really was like, oh, did I pick the wrong palette out? But as I was swatching, I said, oh no, that really is what I swatched at the store. I was thrilled. I'm really excited to bring this to you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the tea on Natasha Denona's Dreams palette. A lot of people had trouble getting them. They are back out. So if you can get your hands on one of these, I'm recommending it. I will be doing some looks with it for you. I just didn't want to take a lot of your time just to look at swatches and then rush through them, because it's the swatches that make you decide if this is how you want to spend your money, and you can go from there. You know what you have in your house. I don't, but I would love to. And I'm going to be doing some throwbacks, because even in Sephora, people were asking me, oh, do you have this palette or have that palette? I have it sitting at home. I haven't used it yet because I don't know what to do with it. And a lot of great influencers did beautiful work on it. And, you know, I'd love to do some more looks with the palettes that we have in-house. But I'm not going to bypass a palette that gives you colors like shade ranges and variety and arms of swatches. I mean, especially these duochromes. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for them. You know, can I say, they just so it is. If you see it on the shelf and no one has touched it, it's going to be very unappealing, unassuming. I apologize. Unassuming, but it is not unappealing by far. Forgive me. That means I'm talking too much. All right, I'm going to stop yammering on. I hope this gave you some good information. Again, it's up to you on how you want to spend your money, what you want to spend it on. We have a lot of drops that are coming out right now with the holidays, so I thought this was like a definite mention, because I feel like this could work for costumes. This can work for the office. This can work for a night out on the town. This can work for just about anything, holiday parties, anything you want. And it is so very like modestly put, and with a sprinkling every which way of beautiful surprises. I couldn't resist. I had to have it. Thank you, Miss Denona, for making this palette. All right, so that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I am wearing my Ilia, and I have some special blush on, which I will talk about in my Sephora haul. And oh, I've been wearing this, and I keep forgetting to say highlight. I'm usually like shine me to the heavens and back. I want to be seen from like outer space, but this is really a nice like everyday highlight, very natural, very glow from within. So I have to say has been good to me for an everyday kind of look. And you know what I wanted to try? I want to try to throw some, now that I've already shown, I'm putting some, because I can't resist. I wanted to see how these guys would hold up with some setting spray. You know how that always amplifies? I mean, look at these duochromes. Tell me that they won't be brought out. I'm going all the way back here, and you can practically still see me. And then these are the blush to powder. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying that? But you could use them as blush as well, which is fabulous, because with makeup you can do anything. And I mean, gosh, look, metallics are popping. And then we turn back to our mattes. I mean, like, they were never a problem to be out there, but I mean, they also blend down and blend out nicely. You can see it's not all in your face. It's only if you want that. On every edge, you see it kind of like, you know, not glamorously done, but I wanted to point out that, you know, these are not, oh my goodness, what do I do if I don't want to look like, whoa. But if you want to, you absolutely can build them up. All right, enough said. $69, but that's in US dollars. Not quite sure what it's going for overseas, but I'm sure it's on sale somewhere for you guys. All right. I wish you all many silver linings, many silver dreams, and quite a few rainbows in between. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you can hear me much better. And we might do a little laugh riot on who can tell me how many times I said the word in my presentation, because I used to be a Toastmaster and they used to count. They make you give speeches, and every time you say they mark you down and then they kind of total you up. So I noticed that and I said, ooh, my Toastmaster friends would be like, what are you doing? Stop saying But that is life. We are human. We are forgivable, right? It is what it is, right? So I will try not to say as much. But let's first try to get you to hear what I have to say. And then let's get some looks going. And you guys can tease me about how many times I'm saying while I'm doing the look for you. I don't mind a little heckling. It's all in good fun, right? All right. I hope you had fun. I had fun. And I can't wait to see what looks we can come up with. And I say we, because I would love to see what you guys have going on out there with this, whoever has this already. And I'm going to put some few looks out there myself to hopefully give you some inspiration to dive off on, and you're always welcome to make them your own. I can't wait to show you what I got in the Sephora haul. That's coming up. And please, again, if you tolerated me, if you like little petite blondes, if you like new starting people who are trying to give people what they wanted without like the paparazzi drama and all that nonsense, and you just want reviews, honest reviews, and new looks and inspiration, that is what I'm trying to bring back. And I'm going to do some throwbacks, because it actually was asked of me when I was at Sephora. And that means we want more. We want to use what we have. And right now, I don't know anybody who doesn't mind using Pallet until they hit pan on it, or in a new way that was just sitting right in front of them anyhow. But this palette is anything but the average neutral palette, and thereby and therefore, in my opinion, is worth every penny of the $69. And there are promo codes and discount codes at Ulta. Sorry, Sephora, you didn't have any up, but if I can find any for you guys, I will update you, because we all need every penny. But I did see some promo codes. I probably will try to link them in underneath, and we'll go from there. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, good day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, no matter where you are. And maybe you can tell me in comments, where are you? Where are you guys from? Who's checking me out on YouTube and seeing what I have to say about these things, these products? Just curious, you know. Are we on the other side of the world? Are we nearby? Are we in Hawaii? Is it the tropics? Kind of curious, because that might influence what you might want to see. And I also want to know, what do you want me to review? Because I will do it for you guys. I will take the hit. So dramatic. All right. Have a lovely night, everyone. Day, evening, afternoon, morning, week. Columbus Day is tomorrow. I hope everyone's putting their feet up and enjoying that day. All right. All right. Love to all. And again, please, a like, a subscribe, even a comment. Heckle me if you want. I don't care. I mean, I do care. But I mean, I can take a hit. I can take some fun being made of me. It's all good. If I couldn't, I shouldn't be making videos. All right. Much love to everyone. Goodbye.